On to you, Pisces. So you have the Hanged Man, the Judgment, and then you have the Eight of Cups. So the Hanged Man represents Pisces, actually. So you did show up in your own reading. So these three cards right here speaks to how a lot of you Pisces, is basically same person, different shirt right now. Meaning that a lot of you are winning a lot of battles spiritually because you Pisces have been getting to know some people, trying to see what type of time somebody's on, trying to see if they're actually serious about looking for a real relationship, trying to test their mettle, trying to see if they're actually hyenas or lions. And you realize that a lot of times people that you've been interacting with are hyenas. They're acting like they are lions at first because it's always the relationships, especially in a dysfunctional relationship in particular, is always the best at the very beginning. That's when you get the most attention, the most love, the most validation, right? So I ain't even gonna get that far, right? Because we're not even there yet. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, and a lot of you Pisces just see that the longer you talk to some people, sometimes it goes from it switches up because it goes from being things the interaction is great at first, and then it's like they lose their personality. So you Pisces walked away from this because you understand where this thing is going to go. They only do enough. They're faking it. They're faking it. They have a personality, but they're socially awkward. So the situation is that they can only show you their personality or one element, one aspect of their personality at the very beginning because you're a fresh new face. After it is that they think that they got you enough, right? They got you locked in enough. Excuse me, now they figure that they're not going to essentially do any of that stuff. So as a result of this, you Pisces feel unfulfilled, you're leaving. Because you Pisces understand that, again, there's no point in allowing yourself to be unfulfilled and then just sitting there for the sake of loyalty, right? Loyalty is good and everything like that, but loyalty is good to a point, right? You could be too loyal, right? You could be too loyal, especially to a person who's using you and being dysfunctional. So now the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles represents. So a lot of you Pisces have learned to stop being so loyal, right? You realize that people will go out of their way to disappoint you, and you Pisces essentially reflected on it and decided to stop being so loyal in the first place. Because a lot of you Pisces decided to understand, right? You basically reflected. You took the time to understand that who exactly it is that you're being loyal to, and that are you being loyal to a person who is essentially loyal to you, or are they for sale? So the Eight of Pentacles represents you're looking for someone. Well, you're going to walk away from anybody that does not fulfill you. But the Eight of Pentacles also represents, well, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. It's frustrating because again, you're not getting fulfilled. You want a good conversation. You want someone that has a mind. You want someone that knows what it is that they want. You want someone that is a well-rounded person. You want someone that is healed, right? They don't have all this baggage. And the Eight of Pentacles represents, like I was talking about, like I said, you're walking away from someone who isn't healed. If they're scapegoating you for their wrong, for the wrongs that they're trying to make right, you're not going to take them very seriously. If they are not contributing anything, if you have to be the one to, and it's not just the finances, but even the effort of calling them, right? So a lot of times people don't be respecting your time, not you in particular, but a decent person. You'll call a person, or a person will call you. You trying to keep it short and sweet because you have things to do, but you also making quality time for them, right? You're also setting out this particular time, 15 minutes, to interact with them. What happens? They want you to go over that. And then you trying to tell them, well, listen, I have things that I got to do. I'll holler at you. They don't want to listen to that. They don't want to respect that. Oh, you lame, you whack, what's going on? So they're not even fulfilling you when it comes to understanding your placement of energy. It's not just only the finances. They don't want to spend money on any kind of dates. You feel right. Anybody that makes you feel unfulfilled, and also in a sense of like you reaching out to them, they never reach out to you. So you always have to be the one to reach out to them. They never say, hey, what's going on with you? So you got to fall back. And the thing about it is that, once again, the Queen of Cups right here represents, because you have to watch where your time and your energy and your attention and your money is going with this thing. You know, money, attention, time, you know. So the thing is that you have to pay attention to that. And you are taking better care of yourself, because now you Pisces are learning how to be a lot more conscious or mindful of this. This is what I mean when I say spending that quality time instead of quantity time. And what I mean by that is, if you're a constructive adult, see, this is how it is that you can tell if a person really is a person to stay away from. And this is what a lot of people used to get upset at me for, is when I say that you shouldn't be talking to the person every single day. Or if you do, if you are talking to somebody, make sure that the two of you have some sort of means of legal, of course, and lawful income. And that forget about these losers, these shiftless individuals that want to stand around and talk about how they want somebody to take care of them. Why? Because this goes right back into not only the finances, but it also has something to do with quality time. Because when a person doesn't have anything to do, what's happening here is that a person isn't going to respect your time, because they don't understand the value of time. They don't understand the value of placement of energy through time, right? Meaning time management. They won't understand it. They won't care to understand. So if a person doesn't understand time management, they don't understand there's only but so many hours in a day, and you have to spend those hours wisely. That is not a person that you should take seriously, because that is a sign that the relationship is going to get worse as time go on. So the Empress and the Seven of Cups represents what you Pisces are looking for versus what other people think that you're looking for. This speaks to hypergamy right here. How they are trying to date up. They are looking for someone with much more financial resources. And you, Aries, may have those financial resources. But when I say looking up, I'm talking about from people who are shiftless and they don't have a job or any kind of means of legal or lawful, and both, legal and lawful income, right, to sustain themselves. And they're adults, of course, right? All the way up to people who may work, but at the same time, they want you to spend to spend your money. They want you to work yourself. They want you to, work your hands to the bone, stress yourself out, working yourself 50, 40, 60, 80-hour work weeks. That's what they want. So let's clarify but that's not what you're going to do. Let's clarify the Empress. Three of Pentacles. You, Pisces, are going to go hang out with someone where you're appreciated. The King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and then you, Pisces, have the Five of Wands. So a lot of that Pisces and a lot of that Virgo energy as well, right? That axis of energy. So the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands is about how, again, you are screening people or vetting people based upon a value system. You're trying to see if a person has a good value system. And that's how it is that you, Pisces, are essentially getting to know people. If you find out or uncover that they do not have a very good value system, you're going to stay away from them. The way that you are looking to date is completely different than how you used to date back in 2022, 2021. And see, the thing is that the Hermit and the Five of Wands represents you're going to dip, you're going to vanish before you decide to tell somebody that you're done with them, because you're going to also evaluate if they can even comprehend you telling them that you don't necessarily want to talk to them anymore, or they may want to pick it up. They may want to start doing more. And what I mean by that is tell them that you're not being fulfilled before you have to just dip, right? And the thing is that for you, Pisces, this is more so of like, you'll get a better understanding of a person's mentality, right? If you see that these people are the ignorant type, you're just going to leave. You're just going to go radio silent. But if you see that this person has some real potential, then you're going to tell them, hey, you're going to let them know what it is that you're not getting and what you don't feel, what you're not fulfilled in when it comes to a relationship, right? And the person has to essentially decide what they're going to do. If they want a relationship with you, a functional one, they're going to procure it. They're going to see to it that you, Pisces, have it. If they don't, you, Pisces, are going to be peeping game on that to see, like I said, if the person is ignorant, when it comes time now for you, Pisces, to call this person and let them know, to see if, the relationship could potentially be salvaged before you walk yourself right up on out that door, never come back ever without looking back. You, Pisces, are going to pay attention to see if they are, what kind of mindset. And if you decide that they're wild, you're not going to even bother. You're going to be like, yeah, this person is kind of out of their mind. But that's it. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways to get a personal reading from me. Come and get a personal reading. Buy my books. Get the merch, right? Cop the merch. There's actually a heat streak, right, in over here in New York. So I don't have the hoodies on, but when it gets colder, you're going to see the merch that I have, right? The hoodies and stuff like this. So I just want to go ahead and say get those, but I'm also trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 100,000 subscribers. I have 14,528. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Thanks.